Good evening and welcome to Manning Field for Greater Boston League Boys Soccer. Lynn Classical hosting the Everett Crimson Tide. Everett comes in at 4-3. Classical 4-2-1. Coach Eric Moreno Jr. in charge of the Rams. So both teams are looking for their fifth win as Everett is taken down. I did Everett football for 25 years. I did every one, their first and every one of their Super Bowls. I finally had to retire because it became a little too much with the travel and everything. They call Everett offside. They got ahead on it. They tipped it in. They got it by Santos and Manuel Alvarez, but they were way past everybody and were way offside. And Halimi will kick it away. So as I mentioned, Santos and Manuel Alvarez in net for Classical. Douglas Landaverdi in net for Everett. I apologize. I didn't get their names because it was quickly. I had to get back up here to get things started. But the coach and the assistant coach for Everett are two Lynn guys. One lives right down the street from me on Eastern Avenue. And I did both their games. One played for Tech and one played for Classical. As Classical knocks it out. That's done knocking it out. We could have started this game a lot earlier. It's a 7:15 start. English girls played Somerville. Somerville shut out English in the first game. There was supposed to be a field hockey game with St. Mary's in between, and it was canceled, but they didn't tell anybody. If they told anybody, this game could have started a lot earlier. They wouldn't have to wait until 7:15. Everett pushing it up. Classical takes it away. Not going to get around. They're going to call Everett for taking Gomez down. Excuse me, for taking Gerdia down. And I'll correct it again. I was looking at the wrong roster. Taking Chacon down. It was Mayen kicking it away. Everett clears it away from out in front of the net. Broken up. Classical gets it back. Everett takes it away. Starting it back. Down the near side. They take the shot from long range. It took a big hop right into the lap of Alvarez. He knocked it down, quickly picked it up. There was nobody anywhere near able to take advantage of any rebounds. Everett gets there and boots it out of play. I think that went right to Coach Moreno. They knock it back. Would-be pass got blocked. Gets knocked out by Classical. To the far side. Knocking it up. Bodies go down as they go for the ball. Everett was at the 10-yard line coming in, looking to get a piece of the ball and kicking it to the net. The player went down. He stayed down. He's getting up. I think he was trying to get a call for a free kick. Didn't get it. Now he's going to go to the sideline. Everett will make a substitution. And he must be okay. He's jogging to the sideline. Alvarez boots it away. And it bounces beyond Chacon. It goes out of play. Everett pops it up, out in front, headed away nicely. I think that was Halimi. It might have been Cadenas. It goes out off Klasko. Early moments of this first half. Greater Boston League boys soccer went classical Everett. Everett trying to get a sweep here. They beat Lynn English. They pop it up and coming right down the middle, getting a foot on it. From the far side, they popped it up in the air, and from right out in front, flying in, didn't wait for it to drop, just got a foot on it and tipped it in. Kekai Freitas was the guy that knocked it home. So Everett jumps out to a quick 1-0 lead. Looked like Dunn just lost it, but they're calling it off. Now I think they're getting it. They're calling it for knocking Dunn down. I knew it went off Dunn. So Halimi will get the free kick. Klasko controls. They knock it deep. And coming way out of the net is Landaverdi. Out almost to the 10-yard line to catch that and kick it away. And Everett starts it back. Tipped away. Chacon broken up. Everett takes it away. They knock it deep. Dunn knocked it away. They knock it deep. They pop it up. Coming way out of the net, way over to the far side is Alvarez that picked it up on a hop, and he'll boot it away. And we got, I think, shot went wide left. They blew the whistle. I didn't know if they were going to give Everett a free kick because the Everett player was sitting down at the 25-yard line. But we played almost 9 minutes in this first half, and we got a timeout down the field. Halimi boots it away as we're back out of the timeout. Everett heads it away. And getting a head on it was Mayen, but he got a little push to get the space to get the head on it. So Everett will get a free kick. Maurice will take the kick. He drills it. Glasgow got a head on it, knocked it out. Everett will get the first corner kick coming from the near side. We mentioned both teams looking for their 5th win. Glasgow, win or lose, would stay over 500. Everett, to stay over 500, has to win. They're 4-3. Or unless they get a tie. Bouncing up, popping up, gets deflected away. I think Dunn was in the middle of that pile. Everett takes it back and drills it high and wide and off to the right side. Ten minutes and counting into this first half. Everett on top 1-0. Glasgow kind of kicks it over their head to stop Everett from getting it, and it goes out of play. Everett will get the throw in down deep. Kick it to the near side. They just kept it in. Very nice hustle by Martinez. Now it goes out off Everett. Mayan will throw it in. Alimi boots it deep. The Glasgow player got leveled in the mayhem. And nice to see he's getting up. They'll get the free kick from their own 45. Halimi will take it. With his foot, he can almost reach the net from here. Drills it deep, headed away by Everett. Headed back by Glasgow. Everett finally clears it away. Dunn knocked it back up. Everett takes it away, and they start it back. Halimi just stepped in front and took it away. And he knocks it deep down the far side. A foot race. Everett gets there first. And he'll kick it and knock it out. Now they just saved it. I thought it was going out. Glasgow's shot got blocked. They lined it up. Mayen gets around, trying to center it. Still battling for it. He gets it back. Shot blocked again. They finally get the shot off, but couldn't get a lot on it. I think that was Gonzalez. And it just kind of popped to Landaverdi. And he had an easy time stopping it. John knocks it ahead. Glasgow knocks it further. They knock it by. Looking to walk in, they call him offside. Just about to break. Just as he got the ball, they blew the whistle for the offside. Headed away by Glasgow. Boy, that's gotta hurt. That's not a little thin piece that he's getting ahead of. That's a heavy soccer ball. It came from a long distance, and he just headed it back, and that had to hurt. They blew the whistle, I think, for a substitution. Everett puts it in play. Classical heads it away. I believe it was last year that they outlawed the head on the ball, and everybody was kind of lost. It was in the air. You had to wait for it to come down. We're going to whistle. I didn't see the contact. We're going to call it against Everett. I was watching the ball downfield. They blew the whistle upfield. Glasgow will get the free kick. Alimi drills it again, high and deep. Everett gets a head on it. Glasgow trying to keep it in, can't. Everett will start it back. Broken up. Everett winds up with it. Classical takes it away and knocks it upfield. There's another header. They get around the defense. They knock it deep. Everett's going to collect down there, trying to center it. I think that's Halimi knocking it out. Everett will get another corner kick coming from the far side this time. 15 minutes into this first half. Everett on top, 1-0. Greater Boston League boys soccer, Classical and Everett. Headed away nicely. Could have been Cardenas, could have been Halimi, could have been Dunn. Give them all credit. Everett trying to get something started. Down that far side. Looking to kick it in the middle. Glasgow knocks it away. That's Mahan. Mahan knocking it away. They knock it deep. Everett was just onside, waiting for that pass. Trying to get around. Dunn hustles and bangs it out. They thought they beat the defense and were going to walk in. Dunn hustled over and banged it off Everett. Alvarez. He doesn't kick it. He gives it to Halimi to kick, but they jump all over Halimi. They don't let him get the kick off. So the ball stays in the Classical end. Good defense by Everett. It winds up with a Classical turnover. It was almost like Everett knew what they were going to do before they did it. Classical knocks it deep down the near side. Trying to get around the defense. Can't. Everett takes it away. They almost gave it away. Shot. They gave it away to Gonzalez. And he passed it ahead. They took a rifle shot. And Lynn had to make a big-time save at the far post to keep it a 1-0 game. Oscar's coming up with a free kick from the 20-yard line. From that far side. I think it's Halimi. Everybody about to make a run to the net as he hits it out in front. Glasgow got a foot on it. They had to kick it over their head, almost like a bicycle kick, and it went up over the net and out of play. Halimi put it out in front. That was Gonzalez who got that kick over his head. Everett drills it away. Carrying it into the classical end. Done. Looked like he was sliding into third base. He slid, got a foot on it, and knocked it out. They kick it from the near side to the far side. And they knock it too deep. It's going to go out of play. Halimi gets it, he'll get to kick it away, and he kicks it deep. Glasgow winds up with it. Trying to get around to go down that far side. Tipped up. Everett pops it straight up in the air. Bouncing around. And they're going to get Glasgow for the knockdown. Everett will get to kick it away. Halfway through and counting this first half. Everett fell down trying to get control. Everett bangs it away. Dunn got a head on it. They kick it through. It went through. I think it was just Everett looking to get a foot on it. I don't know if that was Godinez, but they just stuck a foot in and knocked it away as it looked like Everett might be trying to tip that ball past Alvarez. So another corner kick for Everett coming from the far side. By everybody, all the way to the near side. Everett knocks it back. They put it right on the net. That was going to go in inside that far post, a little pop-up. Alvarez made the save. I think that was Elsin, with the shot. Glasgow trying to come back. Broken up. Everett takes it away. Nice tip away. And they just grabbed Dunn's shirt. They waited a little while before they blew the whistle. Dunn broke up the play, and they reached back and grabbed Dunn's shirt and gave him a yank. That was Freitas who scored the goal. Halimi drills it deep. Off ahead. Dunn knocks it away. Pass went behind the intended receiver. Everett knocks it deep. Alvarez will play it on a big hop and kick it away. Gets it right to midfield off ahead. Try to knock it deep. Glasgow heads it away. Everett gets it back. They knock it all the way back. Winds up on the far side. They drill the shot. I think Classical tried to get ahead on it, and they just kind of touched it and went out of play, and Everett will get another corner kick. Again, coming from the far side. And this time they get ahead on it and tip it out of play. They got it where they wanted it, out in front, and they got ahead on it, but they couldn't get it to the net. Everett will make a substitution. Alvarez will just tip it to Halimi, and he'll kick it upfield. And they forced him to do it very quickly because Everett came right over to cover. Halimi is just getting the pass from Alvarez. So Everett winds up with it down deep in the Classical end. Classical knocks it away. And Classical will be 1-on-4 for the moment. Pass way too far ahead. Everett picked it off. Now the pass goes deep, and great hustle. Alvarez got it there first before Everett did. The Silva shot goes over the top crossbar, out of play. Everett getting some shots. They're leading 1-0, but they've got a few shots. They haven't been able to really put anything on net yet. Nothing to really force Alvarez to make any kind of a big time save. But they're controlling the tempo, that's for sure. They're keeping it in the Classical end. Classical hasn't come close to getting a shot on net yet. Nice pick. Just reached and got a foot on that pass. Nice play by Papa Malula. And it goes out off Everett. They give it to Halimi. And again, he boots it deep. Everett got a piece of it, brought it right back in the Classical end. It's been here most of the half. Behind the back pass. Now nice pass down the near side. They got the shot on net and cutting right in front to Silva, cut right in front of Alvarez, but he was still able to see it and catch it and not let it go in. But that was a shot right on the money. A little behind the back pass. Trying to get the shot, got blocked. Haskell trying to punch it away. And finally gets knocked deep by Papa Malula. Winds up all the way back with the goaltender, Lynn. Now they blow the whistle and Everett's going to get a free kick. I don't know if it bounced up and hit somebody. But it's going to come from right at the 40-yard line, just outside the 40-yard line. Now they're going to put it back. They get it to the middle. They take the shot. They put it right in the middle of the net, but it took a very big hop right into the lap of Alvarez. You got a good look at that one. Able to make the play. Glasgow got a head on it. They keep it alive. Everett kept it in. And they take it away. Glasgow takes it back. Just broken up. Everett coming back. They knock it deep. Trying to walk in. Alvarez came out. Way out. Cut down the angle. And I think they knocked it off Alvarez, and it went just wide. Looked like Denver was going to make the defensive play. Alvarez came all the way out, got a piece of it, and he banged it off Alvarez. And Everett's going to get another corner kick from the far side, as we've got 10 minutes and counting left in this first half. 1-0 Everett. Glasgow's still looking for their first real legitimate scoring opportunity. Maybe for, I don't think they've got a shot on net yet. Lining it up, taking a lot of time. And now I see why. There's a player down at midfield. I didn't see it. I was waiting for the corner kick to come. There's a player down at midfield. Glasgow will go to their bench. They help the player up. Looks like he's okay. He's favoring that right foot, but trying to walk it off, but he's walking out under his own steam. So we'll get back to soccer and the corner kick coming from the far side. It wound up on top of the net. Everybody went up to get it. Wound up on the top of the net. They throw it upfield. Chacon gets by and then gets taken down. Flat on his back. He gets helped up. He's okay. Halimi will take it from midfield. He can get it there from here. He's got that strong left foot. Line drives it by everybody. It misses wide right, out of play. Didn't send it out far enough. It hooked like he wanted to, but he put it right at the net, and that made it hook well wider than that. Everett knocks it deep. It's back on the Glasgow end. Nice defense by Glasgow. Looked like it was going out off Glasgow. He knocked it off Everett. Everybody getting their head on it. Everett takes it away, looking for a break. Coming down the near side. Trying to get around Dunn, they can't. Dunn knocks it out of play. We'll get a substitution for Everett. Trying to walk in, it's just get taken away. Gertie wound up with it. Haskell knocking it deep. Gertie pushing it ahead, trying to get there. Good defense. They cut him off. They wouldn't let him get to the ball. Shot from long range. Making the save was Lynn. They put it on the money. That might be their first shot on net. That was ticketed inside the near post. Great hustle by Chacon. And now bodies go down as the ball goes out of bounds. And Glasgow will kick it away. They give it to Halimi again. Gets to use that left foot one more time. Everett back checking takes it away. Blocked. Tip to the middle. Glasgow winds up with it. Everett tips it away. They knock it deep again, looking for a break. Good hustle by Mayen. Stepped in front of the would-be pass receiver for going to take a shot. Long range shot, blocked nicely by Glasgow. I don't know if they called him offside. Halimi's going to get to kick it away again. Just pass. Glasgow trying to get it. Everett bangs it away. It goes off Glasgow. And now it goes out. Off Everett. Mayen put it in play. Everett picked it off. And he looked to go by. Halimi broke it up. It stayed in bounds. Down the near side, they double team. That was De Silva getting double teamed. He gets it back. He gets it around. He was just sitting there. He was the player that went down before. Just sat there, and now he went down again, sat again. And when the ball came to him, he jumped up, got it, tried to make a play. And now Alvarez will kick it away. Everett headed it away. And I'm not sure what they call there. They're going to give Glasgow a free kick, and I'm not sure why. And it's coming with almost where the ball went out of bounds. There was nobody here. The play was from the other side. I still can't get used to these calls. I have no idea what that was. But Glasgow will take the free kick. Halimi drills it deep. Everett heads it away. They haven't really let Glasgow get anywhere near Landaverde except that one shot. Glasgow will hustle and keep it in. Everett takes it away. And Glasgow knocks it out. And Everett's going to get a corner kick. Everett will make a substitution first. Milling around in front. Everybody went up. A couple of people got ahead on it and wound up being tipped away. Glasgow with a rush. Everett cuts in front and knocks it out. That was Dunn pushing it up. Looking to walk in. They blocked it. Good thing they blocked that for Everett because there was a green shirt sitting right in front of the net. Gonzalez was right in front of the net all by himself. If that goes through, he's going to have a wide open shot because the goalie was out of the net. We're in the final 2 minutes and counting. Glasgow, I think this is their first corner kick. Headed away. Glasgow keeps it in. They knock it back. A big hop to Landaverdi with a green shirt. I think that was Chacon sitting right in his lap when he picked it off. They knock it deep down the far side. Glasgow gets and takes it away. And they'll bring it back the other way. Getting around, pushing it up. Everett picked it off and knocked it away. They went right around the defense. Nice little move. Nice little move again as they jump over. And now, nice defense, nice takeaway. And they blow the whistle, I think, and that's the end of the half. That was a nice little takeaway by DeLeon Angel. And just as he took it away, it ended the half. So the goal by Kekai Freitas, the difference, you got a pass out in front. He was sitting on the doorstep all by himself, and he was able to bang it home, and that's the difference. It's Everett 1, Glasgow nothing at halftime. We're underway in the second half here at Manning Field. Glasgow leads at least a goal to get back in it. 1-0 Everett. And they were virtually in command in the first half. They had the ball more often than not in the Glasgow end. Glasgow got it to the Everett end, but really didn't get any real shots on net. They got one from long range. And that was virtually it. The ball goes out. Corral couldn't keep it in. They pop it up deep, and they let it go out of play. Greater Boston League boys soccer. Glasgow got down. They knock it deep. Everett's got a break. Dunn hustling back. Big time save by Alvarez. Dunn hustled. The shot from the far side. And Alvarez made a tremendous save. Now they're going to call Glasgow for contact. Big time save. That might have been De Silva with that shot. But Dunn was hustling to get to the would-be shooter. And just as he was getting there, the shooter drilled it. And Alvarez made an outstanding save to keep it a 1-0 game. Haskell heads it away. Dump it. Headed away. They knock it deep. It's another foot race. Alvarez gets there just before the would-be shooter. They get around. Haskell picked it off. And he started back. Little give and go. Chacon got knocked down, no call. He was looking over the official. And here's another break. Try to tip it ahead, and they make another great save. We're trying to pick up the number of that Everett player. 3 times he's walked in, and now he takes the Glasgow player down. Glasgow knocks it deep off the head. Everett heads it away. Glasgow couldn't get it. It was bouncing. They couldn't get it on the ground to get a good shot. And they're going to get Corral for the takedown. Headed away by Halimi. I thought it was the silver, and it was the silver. That's 3 times. He went in, 2 great saves by Alvarez, and then he got broken up by the defense before. He's made 3 great rushes down that far side to get it up, and here's the silver getting a foot on it, and it gets headed out. They missed the net. Everett all around the net. They had initially had a shot at it. They blew the whistle because there was a sub, and the player being subbed wasn't off the field. Halimi will kick it away. His kick is going to go out of play. And it's not like him. He just shanked that out of play. Haskell heads it away. Corral pushing it up. Haskell trying to knock it deep. Everett looking to let it go out of play, but they had to play it. Glasgow took it away. Everett gets it back. And he started down the far side. Glasgow picks it off. They knock it deep, looking for a break. Everett kind of tips it back to Landaverdi. And they're lucky that Glasgow didn't score. He was out of the net when he tipped it. Glasgow had an open net to shoot it at, and they shot it right into one of the defenders. They got it back again, and the shot got blocked for a second time. Everett will knock it away. Haskell takes it away. And tipped up. And it went out. Someone will come right in front of the classical bench. Everett takes it away. Classical just hasn't been able to get anything done. They get the ball in the end. They get it to a spot they'd like to get it to when they go to make a pass. Everett takes it away. They start it back, and here's De Silva with a foot race. Dunn hustles. Dunn goes down. De Silva had to kick it back. They try to center it. They just roll it to the net. Alvarez makes the easy save. Still 1-0 Everett with that early goal in the first half. Glasgow very easily taking it back into the Glasgow Lynn. They have it. Looking to walk around. Nice defense. That was Godinez just taking it away. And Godinez battling with Everett. All kinds of physical contact. And Everett battling with Godinez. Then he went ahead and knocked Halimi down. And he'll kick it away. Headed away. Glasgow with it. In the middle. Everett just takes it away. Deep. De Silva gets there first. Looking to get around the defense. Walking around again. Alvarez has to come out and block the shot and knocks it out. Everett will get a corner kick. 10 minutes in to this second half. Everett with that goal early in the first half. And that's the difference, is they get another corner kick. They get a head on it. They got another head on it. They got a foot on it. They got blocked, and they knock it over the net. They got a couple of heads on it. They knocked it to the net. I think it was a defender. Might have been Halimi that blocked it and knocked it back right onto the foot of Everett, and they chipped it over the net. They were all over Glasgow there, and they couldn't knock it behind them. Halimi gets it upfield. Headed away. Tipped up, looking to walk in. Got a foot on it, got a hand on it, dove to try and tie it up. And when Everett came back to play it, I think they called Everett offside. Alvarez went way out of the net, had the save, then lost it, tried to recover it like a fumble. It was still loose when they blew the whistle. Everett gets it back. They throw it across, and they get Everett offside. De Silva, breaking from the far side, was way behind everybody. Halimi will exercise that left foot again. It bounces. Chacon couldn't get it. The defense of Everett back there have been outstanding. They knock it very deep. Glasgow takes it away. Dunn got broken up. They get the shot and they score. slightly under 28 minutes left. And that goal goes to Joshua D'Souza. Just before the timeout, they threw it across and he was out in front. He just banged it home. So with just under 28 minutes left in this GBL matchup, Everett grabs a 2-0 lead over Lynn Classical. Classical's got a little giddy up in their step. They haven't really had a legitimate scoring opportunity. And they're trailing 2-0. Everett has kept it in the Classical end probably 80, maybe 75% of the game. Now it's going to be a free kick for Everett again, right in front of the Everett bench. The loose balls have gone to Everett. Classical been trying to get shots off. They get it in the Everett end, but they can't get it in the net or get a shot on net. As Alvarez catches that free kick in the air, and he'll kick it away. Bounces just past midfield. And once again, Everett takes it to the Classical end. Sliding, bodies go down. The ball goes out. Who do they call it off of? I think they're giving Everett another corner kick. Out in front, they got a head on it again, and it hit the post. They got a shot again and blocked by the defense. Everett's been all over the Classical net. Now they hit it high and beyond the net, out of play. Out in front, they got a head on it. They got it back right out in front. They had the open net, and he kicked it right into the defender. They knock it back to Landoverdi, one of the few times he's touched the ball back there. Everett right back at it, takes it right back to the Classical end. Classical breaks it up, takes it away. Pass skips through, they take the shot. De Silva took the shot, ripped it, it went down. Alvarez went down to get it. He tipped it, and when he tipped it, it went over his head, and luckily for Classical, it just went over the top crossbar. It hit the top crossbar and bounced over. That would have been a tough goal to give up. It'll be another corner kick, this one coming from the near side. Alvarez got a piece of it, knocked it down, and somebody got a piece of Alvarez and knocked him down. And Halimi will get to kick it away. 15 minutes and counting into this second half. 2-0 Everett. Everett heads it away. They kick it back upfield. Glasgow picks it off. But again, Everett just takes it away. Yeah, we're going to get a Glasgow call for a takedown. Everett with the quick kick. And he booted to the middle. Chacon tips it ahead. Glasgow gets double teamed. Glasgow knocked it out. Everett knocked it out again. And there's that Everett defense. They've been solid back there. Cardenas knocks it ahead. They pop it up. Nobody there but white shirts. And it goes out. Glasgow will get the throw in down deep. Everett boots it up. Glasgow takes it away. Trying to get the shot off from around the 20-yard line. Had no chance. It got blocked. Chacon looking to get it back. They threw it too far ahead of him. Everett knocks it deep again. Halimi heads it back. Popped up to the net. Tipped away nicely. Pass picked off. Everett back at it. They get it to the middle. They lob it up to Silva, looking to go get it. Can't get the shot off. He drops it back. Glasgow breaks it up as they were looking to get a shot off. Nice passing by Everett. Glasgow coming back with a rush. And they get knocked down for their efforts. They drop it all the way back to their center fielder on defense. And he gets it upfield. Back checking, takes it away. And back checking to get a piece of De Leon Angel, who went down. He's back up okay. Halimi will get the free kick. Just shy of midfield. He can get it there from here. Boots it, headed away by Everett. That defense has been tough. They're not letting hardly anything get the land of Verdi. Cardenas. Broken up. Everett takes it away. This does a great job of passing the ball. De Silva with it. Takes the shot and drills it high and wide and over everything. Everett will make wholesale changes as we're halfway through and counting the second half. Halimi has to hurry to get that kickoff. They've been covering him. Tipped. They knock it ahead. Everett's there to knock it away. Chacon with a rush. Furthest they've been, they throw it across. It was behind the intended receiver. Tracking it down. Looking to try and get around. Can't. Now he does. Broken up. Out in the middle. Everett clears it away. That's the deepest Glasgow has got. But they still didn't get a shot off. Great try by Chacon. Getting it there. Headed away by Everett again. Trying to walk around, but back checking nicely takes it away. That was Halimi with a nice defensive play. Everett looking to walk in. Walking in, they take the shot, they knocked it over the net. They made a great rush, went around a couple of fenders, went from left to right to get it on their right foot, and they ripped it up over the crossbar. Great effort. Contact against Classical. Everett gets the free kick. Blocked. I think that was Hernandez with the block. They throw it across. They get their head on it. They threw it by, it kicked it by the net. Coming in from the far side, they went high in the air, got a head on it. Couldn't get it to the net. They knocked it behind the net. But another possibility for Everett as they've been all over the net. Everett taking it away. It goes out. Tipped away. Everett knocks it back. They try to tip it ahead to get a shot. Everett was there to pick it off. Everett player goes down. They tip it off Everett. Classical's going to get a corner kick. Everett player is back up. Favoring his right ankle or foot. He's trying to jog it off. Everett clears it away. Alvarez again, way out of the net, off to the far side, over the 5-yard line. Squeezing it. We mentioned before that Everett is 4-3. I know they're a very good-looking team against Glasgow, and I don't know how they could have lost 3 games playing like they're playing tonight. They almost got around, and they get taken down, and it took them a couple of seconds to blow the whistle, but they blow it, and Everett will get a free kick from about the 30-yard line. Just outside the 30-yard line. They knock it to the net and just got it over the net, hit the crossbar, football crossbar behind the net and bounce back. They're waiting for the official to blow it in. It was a sub. Popped up by Classical, headed away by Everett. Everett collects, keeps it in the Classical end. Classical got a foot on it. Everybody battling. Classical comes away with it. They keep it in. Everett takes it away. They knock it way to the far side. Glasgow bangs it off. They almost knocked it in. From just outside the 20, they ripped it. It just missed going inside the near post. Halimi will kick it away. And that was Velasco Hernandez. Looked like an outfielder catching a fly ball. He reached up and almost caught it. And that caused the free kick because he caught it with his hands. He got stuck. And now they knock Everett down, and they'll get another free kick from inside the 30. Waiting for the official. 10 minutes and counting. They hit it way over to the left. They hooked it way off to the left side. But Everett comes away with it. And they get around Classical. Classical picks it off. One-on-one, Classical. Chacon trying to get around, tips it ahead. Corral trying to get loose. Couldn't get it through. He got double teamed. Everett took it away and Everett lost it out of play. And I thought they lost it out. They're calling it off Corral. Tipped ahead. Everett looking for it. Trying to get around, broken up, and they take the Classical player down. That was Halimi with the defense, shutting the Everett player down, and the Everett player getting around him, grabbed him, took him down. Halimi would kick it away, and he drills it deep. By everybody. Everett, there's that defense again back there. It's like a stone wall back there. Glasgow can't get anywhere inside it. Everett's still with it, and he still gets by. There were 3 green shirts there. They couldn't get a foot on it. They knock it all back to their own end. They get by. They get by again. Still walking in. They knock it deep. Down the far side. They're not going to be able to get there. It's going to go out of play. Here's Alvarez surrounded by a couple of white shirts. He caught that, held on, made sure there was no rebound. Still trying to knock it deep, and the defensive Everett won't let him. And they just take it right back to the Glasgow end. And he knock it deep, looking for a foot race. De Silva was offside. Going down that far side. Yeah, a step on the defense would have been good if he was a wide receiver. Doesn't work in soccer, you're offside. Everett blocks it again, keeps Glasgow from getting it down deep. Gardinas will put it in play after the sub. Skips past. Glasgow trying to get there. Everett gets there and knocks it out. And they knocked it off Glasgow. Game clock will now stop at 5 minutes, and time will be kept by the officials down in the field. So we're in the final 5 minutes. Glasgow's down 2 big goals. It's going to take a miracle finish here. They knock it deep. Everett's going to get there first. They center it. They throw it across. Nobody there except Alvarez. He'll pick it up and kick it away. Bouncing up. Everett takes it away. Okay. 2 players go down. I think he'll get Glasgow for taking De Silva down. Everett will get the free kick just outside the 10-yard line from the far side. Tough angle. They'll try to get it in front, maybe get a head on it. They've been moving the ball all around in front on these kicks. Came close 3 or 4 times to knock it home. Headed away by Glasgow. Everett got a foot on it. Still loose. Everybody trying to get a piece of it. Swinging and missing. Blocking. almost everybody got a piece of that. Everett keeps it in the classical end, which is where they want it. They don't need any more goals. Sliding and knocking it out. I think that was Halimi. So Everett's going to stay over 500. They're going to go to 5-3. Classical's going to drop to 4-3-1. And Classical just couldn't get anything going offensively. Everett had all the chances and he cashed in on two of them. One in the first half, one here in the second half. And this is where the ball has been most of the time. They take the shot, they get out front, got it, got a good shot, they pulled it wide left. But they've kept the pressure on. The defense forever has been immense back there. That back line, keeping the ball away. Classical never really threatened to put the ball in the net. And all the free balls, Everett got them. They blow the whistle, and that's going to do it. So a goal in the first half by Kaike Freitas, and a goal in the second half by Joshua D'Souza. Everett had all the chances. They missed out on a ton of them. Over the net, by the net, wide of the net. They put two behind in the net, and that was the difference. Classical really never came close to threatening Landaverdi, the goaltender for Everett. And the head coach from Everett, it's a tough assignment. He's going to go back with his team to Everett and then come all the way back here to Lynn, to Eastern Avenue, because he's a Lynn guy. But Everett gets the best of Classical here in this GBL game. Everett 2, Lynn Classical nothing. Everett will go to 5-3. Classical will drop to 4-3-1. So 2-0, a goal in each half by Everett. The difference, Everett 2, Classical nothing. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.